Center Jake Bailey ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading them out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural, Deshaun Watson.
And he makes it so difficult for all defenses because when he's got the ball, it's hard to say when a play is truly over because he can create from any spot on the field and in any situation, even when it appears that he's contained. When he's running your offense, a big play could arrive from any possible spot.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Watson. And incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw, Watson. And that will be incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend on the punt. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And at one point, he announced to the NFL world that he had accomplished everything he needed to and was going to retire, but then reversed that decision. And I think everyone who likes football loves the fact that he's still out there throwing it around and still at the top of his game. And clearly, seeing it accomplish just about everything, he figured there's always room to add to that legacy.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. On 2nd and 7, Brady got his man. It's Thornton. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. That is caught by Cohen. And he will have a Patriots first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. And they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Brady's throw taken in by Thornton. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Brady to throw again. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. On play action, it's Brady. He gets it complete to Harris. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
Another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket, able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells the offensive line in the huddle, thanks, fellas. Let's keep it going.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Brady now to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And actually have been plotting this drive. I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Again, it's Brady. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the 17, Brady. That swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down.
Let's make a play here.
Now Brady. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on third down, in particular not letting third and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on first and second down as well to get to third and manageable and make them able to pick up those first downs. Now here we are, first and goal. They've got to like what they're doing on this drive.
Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Harris will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Freeman will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end and come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
And Jonathan Garibay out for the PAT. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will be very close to a first down. But I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down.
And for that defensive play, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Brady going to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. To throw is Brady. He's got his man, Thornton. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown in their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Brady. Pass complete to Moore. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Brady completes this one to Thornton. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Now Brady again. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He finds his man complete. It's Thornton. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a 1st down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Brady, he finds his man, complete. It's Thornton. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. On play action, now Brady. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
On for the field goal try, Jonathan Garibay. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Garibay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early two-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
From the 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Watson on third down. And that's knocked away and incomplete. They're bouncing out the punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
He finds his man, complete. It's Harris. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the gun on third down, Brady. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. It's caught. Smith. And they'll work this down inside the 30. The offense on third down, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Throw finding Thornton over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. A couple of big plays in succession there for the Pats. They're on the move.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. New England's offense set to go. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. That's going to bring up 4th down. Really a gain of 2 there.
Brandon, 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They begin this drive with Chubb. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Watson now to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team that had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he completes it to Cohen. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Brady now on 1st down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Downfield and caught by Thornton.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll try to run with Harris. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Damian Harris taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
The point after through the raindrops up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. But Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
They set up the screen to Chubb. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Browns send out the punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Got his man. It's Thornton.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, this is Harris. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Well, the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Brady going to throw.
He's got the connection to Moore.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
On second down, a run with Hall.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Now Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Chubb running right.
And space tough to come by there. So he'll give maybe a yard to the 37.
On 2nd and 9. Watson. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Browns send out their punter now as their forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Well, we talk a lot about referees trying to protect quarterbacks, and no question they're going to protect number 12.
And really, truly, around the league, the intent is to protect all quarterbacks. It's just common sense. Those are the guys everyone comes to see play each and every week. And that call was pretty easy.
With Harris out of the shotgun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got Smith here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Make a play here. Take it to him.
Brady now on 1st down.
Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. On 2nd and 9. Brady to the right side, and he's got more complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
Knew it. And this is called. Touchdown, Patriots.
Brandon Ayuk
from 10 yards out.
And the Patriots are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point up and good by Garibay.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Cleveland offense making their way out. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 30 on second down, Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looking to throw on second down. Watson.
Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 32 on the play.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Again, it's Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb from 6 yards away.
And the Browns get a bit closer.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
A try here for the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
They hand this off to Harris. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
The Patriots send out their punter. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's Watson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And some room to work. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
First down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From just shy of midfield, Watson rolling to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Browns on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
On first down, Watson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Cooper.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's short.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Watson now to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Back to throw, Watson. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
And now out come the Patriots.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Here's Brady to throw.
Completes this one to Thornton.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 5. To throw again on second down. Brady. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Brady going to try and throw on third down. And this is caught. He hits more. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. That swung out wide to Harris. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down. Brady going to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Play action. Now it's Brady. Targeting Moore. He's got him on the crossing pattern. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Brady again. Looking for Thornton, and he's got him. Touchdown, New England. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Patriots are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with Regalim there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead now up to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? A give running right is Chubb. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Watson. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line. Here's Watson. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Here's Watson.
He finds his man complete. That's short. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
To throw, Watson.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
So the Patriots coming out now. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be there after giving up the first down. The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. Now the defense. The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
A CD always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Pats, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Buffalo Bills next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they go down to defeat here in the opener.
And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.